What's up, YouTube? Mr. Ferguson back once again here from Central North Carolina. So this is the during part of the storm, and thus far, the recording of this video, I'm starting it at about right now. It's 7:30 Sunday morning here in Central North Carolina. This has been a big buildup to this storm, and so I figured I did a before video. Go check that out if you didn't see it. I want to show you what it's looking like Sunday morning. We had a little bit of action start roughly around 7 o'clock last night, maybe 7:30, 8 o'clock. Not a whole lot of anything. A little bit of sleet we heard hitting off the grill and things of that nature. So this is the during phase, and according to what I'm seeing from my local news, what we've got right now, which I'm about to show you, is just a preview of it. We're going to have a lot this morning, and then we're going to have a lull in the action around lunchtime. And then later this evening, right around dark, is when the heavier stuff seems to be wanting to come through until midnight. So it'll be after daylight, I guess. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But here at my home, we've had mainly sleet. And even as I stand out here right now, I'm mainly hearing sleet. You can see where my daughter has walked through, and not a lot, just enough to barely cover the sidewalk here. And so we'll walk out in it. I'm not going to walk in the grass. Look at the fescue, though. We have had a little bit of freezing rain, and you can kind of see that on the tips here. And so the grass looks like it's covered in ice a little bit on it, but it's mainly like freezing rain and such. But not a whole lot of anything. It's just kind of covered the concrete and the road up here. So that's what we're currently looking at. It is lightly falling on my face. It's about 19 degrees right now. We're supposed to get even lower than that. You can see the grass looks pretty even, except for in the back, way back here. It does look a little light brown back there. So I've told my daughter, please don't walk on the grass. It literally feels like we could just snap the fescue blades off. It is so, that's just crazy. When's the next time we'll see this in my lawn? I have no clue. Hopefully not anytime soon, but just frozen fescue blades. So just wanted to document this. This doesn't happen a lot here. So this is what we're currently looking at now. You see the deer running across? We got the dogs heard them. I don't know if I caught them before they ran across, but they're coming my way. So, but anyways, not a lot happening now. Just a little bit covered on the concrete here. The truck seems to be fine. Under my feet, it only feels like about half to an inch, possibly, of any type of accumulation. But the road is just completely, oh my goodness, the wind coming from this. The road is just completely covered, and you can see up my my road here. Nobody has even driven by. It looks like maybe one vehicle. So yeah, not a lot in the so far in the freezing rain, and that's what I'm curious about. So the branches aren't hanging down, and that's how we know we haven't gotten a lot of that. We've gotten more sleet, and we've gotten a lot more pellets of ice than actual freezing rain. So that is what they're worried about on the news right now. Is it is warming in the upper atmosphere, and so that's where when the water falls, it warms back up, and then it refreezes on the way down. So that's the fear, is the freezing rain. So we still got power. Everything's doing well here as of 7:30. So we'll bring you back next time we see some action out here, and we'll see what we're looking like later on this afternoon. So we're on our way to my parents' house just to give them some things and to really just venture out and check out the roads. Here's a clip of what it looks like, driving to their house. Just mainly sleet on the road, not a whole lot of ice, but again, it is a little slippery, but it is what you expect. So it's just nice when there's nobody on the road and you can just take your time and drive. And my wife don't like it that much, but I got her to come with me. So he's like, hey, my parents are about 15 minutes away or so, relatively flat, and there's one area after we cross a major highway that goes down in a dip and back up. But I mean, besides that, it's a pretty easy drive. The Colorado is not four-wheel drive, it's only front-wheel drive, and it's been doing just fine. So again, it's mainly like sleet, so this afternoon it's supposed to turn into like freezing rain and such, and that I'm not going to mess with. So we'll that's why we're going now, and it looks like we're going to get a break right around lunchtime into 3 o'clock. It's about 3 hours of nothing, so just cold temperatures. So yeah, so just doing a little driving in the snow, a rare occurrence here in central North Carolina. Much for tuning in, where it's not terribly cold out here. We're 32 degrees. And this is going to be the after. So we filmed a video before the storm came, winter storm. Sorry, not hurricane. We're used to hurricanes here in North Carolina. Winter storm Fern is going to come and dump 18 inches. And then the forecast shifted, and it's going to be Icemagedon. And then, as it went on and got closer and closer to when things were actually going to start happening, it was a big nothing burger for us, pretty much. It just goes to show you, man, with all the technology we have in 2026, God is still in control. And they got the forecast completely wrong from, what was it, 36 hour, 100 hours out to down to 48 hours out. They still couldn't tell us what we're going to get. And even when they did, they were completely wrong. We were supposed to have all of this ice, all freezing rain, and we got exactly 0 amounts of freezing rain. I mean, if you look up at our limbs, guys, what do you see? You see, like on this tree right here, if you can see it, there's a little bit of sleet that stuck to the top of the branches, and it's not even glazed over. You know what freezing rain looks like, because when that rain hits the tree, it freezes over the twigs and the branches, and it droops because of the weight. We got absolutely none of that here in my home. I mean, even look at these leaves. They're not even, they're basically dripping because we're 32 degrees, and it seems like something. And I even hear listen to this, like I can hear the grass like popping. I don't know if you can hear it, but listen. It sounds literally like Rice Krispies. But all in all, they got it completely wrong. Now, don't get me wrong, we had one last wave come through, and we got that much. So you're talking about maybe we got ½ an inch of sleet, but that is about all we got. We got no snow here. We got all sleet. So they were completely wrong in the fact that they called for ice in our entire area, and Icemagedon, which I saw down south, that happened a whole lot. But here, none of that. We just got sleet, and that's a praise the Lord. I'm not trying to come out here and complain, but because I was prepared. I didn't know what to expect. I told my boss, man, I don't know what to expect. It went from an inch of ice, 1.5 inches of ice, down to an inch, down to 3/4 of an inch, to the fact that we got absolutely no ice, and we just have sleet on the ground. So it's just, they still can't predict it in 2026. And again, God is in control. What he wants, prayer changes things. I bet you there's a bunch of people praying, Lord, please, we don't need all this ice. Prayer changes things. If you read the scriptures, just saying, not saying that's what happened here, but prayer changes things. But the grass is frozen, but it's amazingly not freezing cold out here. I don't know how, like the days before, it felt worse. Today, I'm just in regular sweatpants, t-shirt, and I even had the fire going, so I thought I'd be freezing when I come out here, but it's not that bad. We didn't even cover the fescue out here. So I thought the reason why we made the before video is because I was believing the forecast I was told, which was the fact that we're going to have a bunch of ice. And I thought I'd be doing a video from when the power went out and everything, and so that's not the case. So roads weren't terrible, but we did have that one last wave of what we thought and were led to believe was going to be freezing rain coming through, and it wasn't. It was just all sleet. So we are all good here. So that's about it. It was kind of a nothing burger here for the winter storm Fern. So very disappointed. I like weather events. I like I was prepared for power outages, and I'd have been totally fine with that. I think we need to take a break from TV and from internet, and when you can't do it and you're not disciplined enough to do it on your own, when you got kids like this saying, well, shucks, the power's out, we just have to sit in the living room and talk and be human. I think that's a good thing for our society to do, especially with what's going on in the world today. So that's about it. We'll keep it at that. So I thought I was going to have a cool vlog for you guys. I saw Pete over there. He got a bunch of snow over in the Reedsville area, and I saw him with his Ventrac coming out and suiting up and get some of that off his driveway. But I think in that portion of North Carolina, they got more snow. Over here, we just got crap and sleet, because we're about equal to where Pete is, a little bit further to the east. But yeah, my brother down in Wilmington, they got a bunch of nothing, rain, and like, I don't know, a quarter inch of maybe some sleet, maybe if that, drizzling rain. So disappointment, but pray for those that are suffering, that are down south, that did get the ice. I've seen pictures where it could be pretty bad down there, so we're going to keep those people in prayer. And for all the 18 to 24 inches of snow up north, they can have that mess. You guys that are going to get it, I'm sorry. Leave your comments below. Let me know what happened where you are. We're going to hopefully thaw out. It's supposed to be 37 today. Some of this should dissipate, we're hoping, with some sun, but right now it is very cloudy, and who knows how long that will take. But hopefully we're going to get all this mess. That's one of the good things about North Carolina, when we get things like this most of the time. And it's crazy to look at my neighbor's yard. It's completely ice covered, and well, I guess they don't have grass, so that maybe that's the difference there. But mine is, you still see the turf, and over here it's not fully covered. That's weird. I don't know. But anyways, let me know what happened where you are. We're going to try to get rid of this. Hopefully melting happens quickly, and we can go back to normal life with the roads. The roads should probably be better by tomorrow on Tuesday, and then we can look forward to pre-emergent, and hopefully spring is to come before long. But we know winter is probably not done yet. But God bless you guys. Thank you for tuning in today, and we hope to see you on the next one. God bless you.